Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Today we'll be reviewing the quarterfinals of the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. Ghana, Gambia, Uganda and Tunisia are in the semi-finals. Which team will make it to the finals? Today we're talking about that also, and I'll also be previewing the Asante Kotoko versus House of Oak game that will be coming up tomorrow, and then we'll talk about the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations that's coming up next month. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. So Ghana qualified to the semi-finals against all odds. Everybody were predicting Cameroon to beat Ghana, but Ghana made it to semi-finals. And Gambia, on the other hand, everybody expected them to beat Central African Republic to make it to the semi-finals, and they did that perfectly with a very convincing win. I'm very pleased with their performance, and they're going to meet Ghana in the semi-finals, which means that Ghana will have to be very cautious, because the Gambia team are filled with energy and they are very determined to make it to the finals and eventually lift the trophy. Then on the other side, Uganda versus Tunisia is going to be an interesting game, because Uganda did very well against Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso came with all their guns, missed their chances, but Uganda stood firm and used the penalty advantage to beat them and kick them out of the competition. So I'm thinking Tunisia versus Uganda, I think, is the game to watch, because that game is going to be an interesting game. Ghana and Gambia, I don't think that game will go to the penalties, extra time and penalties. I think the game will be done in 90 minutes. So in that game, I'm hoping Ghana put out a very impressive performance. I think before that particular match, I'm going to do a preview for that game, but I think Ghana and Gambia did well to get to the stage where they are today. Then as Uganda and Tunisia, I think Tunisia worked very hard to make it to this spot, semi-final spot. Then Uganda, most of you in the comment section think Uganda will win the trophy, and most of you in the comment section also think Gambia will win the trophy. So what if Gambia and Uganda meets in the final? Who do you think will win? For me personally, I think I'll be giving my prediction when I preview the semi-finals in another video. I just wanted to review and tell you what I think about the quarterfinals. I think it was very interesting, although games went into penalties and eventually winner came out, but I think it was very interesting, and a lot of people are now interested in Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations and all that. So I think it's good news for African football. Then next we preview the Ghana El Clasico. Asante Kotoko will play House of Oak at the Accra Sports Stadium, and this game will be without fans, and it's going to be very weird for both sides, because there won't be fans there to cheer them up. I don't think I can remember the last time. I don't think it has ever happened before. Kotoko and House of Oak play without fans at the Accra Sports Stadium. I think it's unheard of that these two teams clash and play without fans. I don't think it has happened before in Ghana Premier League. So tomorrow game will be very interesting. House of Oak will be looking to show Kotoko that we own Accra, and Kotoko on the other hand will be looking to show House of Oak that we own the Ghana Premier League. We are the best team in Ghana Premier League. If you know me, you know the club I support. I don't have to predict which team I think will win, because most of you know the club I already support, and I think it's going to be an interesting counter. It's just that fans won't be there. That is the only bad thing about it, because fans will be extremely anxious to see a game like that. But now it's going to be on Star Times. For those of you that want to watch it, it's going to be on Star Times, and I'm sure a lot of you will be tuning in and watching it from Star Times. But I think it's going to be an interesting encounter. Asante Kotoko game against Belgium United was cancelled during the midweek, and they had a lot of time to relax, prepare, and keep fresh players for that encounter. So I'm expecting this to be a very thrilling encounter. Talking about the Kotoko Hearts game, I think you should know that Ibrahim Salifu, the 11 Wonders talented forward, is currently in Accra to complete a move to House of Oak. Now imagine Ibrahim Salifu and Patrick Razak in the House of Oak starting lineup. I think it's going to be disaster for opponents, because both of them are equally talented, or very talented. Not equally talented, I would say one of them is talented than the other. But I think it's going to be going to be a very huge boost for Hearts of Oak because they need talented players up front if they want to contest for the Ghana Premier League title this season. So if Ibrahim Salifu signs for Hearts of Oak, it means that Hearts of Oak are sorted up front. I think it's the defense that they will focus next in the transfer window. Asante Kotoko are yet to sign any player in this current transfer window. Even Ash Gold, Dreams FC, Mediama especially are signing players, but Kotoko are yet to announce any signing this transfer window, probably because of their registration ban, because of the money they owe players. But I'm hoping to see more signings in the Ghana Premier League before the transfer window opens. So if Ibrahim Salifu signs today, it doesn't mean that he's going to play against House of Kotoko tomorrow. So hopefully he signs before the month runs out. So as for the under-17 Africa Cup of Nations that's coming up next month, 12 teams will battle for the trophy. In the Group A we have Morocco, Uganda, Zambia and Cote d'Ivoire. Then in Group B we have Nigeria, Tanzania, Algeria, Congo, and in Group C we have Cameroon, Senegal, Mali and South Africa. Everyone has been saying that Group C is the group of death because it has Cameroon, Senegal, Mali and South Africa. But I think Group A is also a hard group. Morocco, Uganda, Zambia and Cote d'Ivoire, they are also good. And I think from Group B, you can say Group B is a little or less easier, less difficult than the rest of the group. So I'm expecting it to also be an interesting encounter because the under-20 has been filled with entertainment, some shockers, some thrillers, some dribbles, some impressive and astonishing goals. So I'm expecting the under-17 Afcon to continue from where the under-20 stopped. But I'm hoping that the best team will win. Obviously, I'm going to support Nigeria because I'm obviously Nigerian, so I'm going to support Nigeria in that particular tournament. The competition will begin on the 13th of March and it will finish at the month end of March. That's 31st of March. It's going to be an interesting encounter. Which team do you think will win the under-17 Africa Cup of Nations? Put that in the comment section and tell me which team you think will win. We have Morocco, Uganda, Zambia, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Tanzania, Algeria, Congo, Cameroon, Senegal, Mali and South Africa. So which team do you think will win the prestigious trophy? Put that in the comment section and tell me which team you think will win the under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. I think that's all for today. If you haven't subscribed to right now and click notification bell, comment what you think about the topics and all the news I brought to you today. Put that in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Till next time guys, goodbye.